Vibe coding and deep think. Gemini 3 Pro features explained just when we thought the AI race was slowing down. Google just hit the nitrous button. This is Gemini 3 Pro. Launched officially on November 18th. It's not just an update at what Google is calling a new era of intelligence. We're talking about a model that can think for itself, code entire apps from a napkin sketch, and literally build its own user interface on the fly. Today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about the launch, the new deep think capabilities, and why developers are freaking out about something called vibe coding. Let's dive in. Feature 1. Deep think and reasoning. First up, let's talk brains. Google has introduced a new mode called Gemini 3 Deep Think. If you've used reasoning models before, you know the deal. They take a breath before they answer. But Gemini 3 takes this further. It doesn't just pause, it iterates. In demos, Google showed it solving PhD-level physics problems and complex logic puzzles by breaking them down step by step, actually validating its own hypotheses before showing you the result. To prove it, they tested it on a benchmark, ominously called humanity's last exam. Gemini 3 Pro crushed it, scoring 41%, which sounds low, until you realize previous models were barely scratching 10 to 20%. Feature 2. Vibe coding and Google Antigravity. But here is the feature that stole the show: vibe coding. I know, the name is ... interesting, but the tech is real. You can now use natural language or even a messy drawing as your only syntax. You don't need to know Python or HTML, you just describe the vibe and function of the app. And Gemini 3 Pro handles the heavy lifting. For the actual developers listening, this powers a new platform called Google Antigravity. Imagine an IDE where you aren't just typing code. You're the architect managing a team of AI agents. These agents can operate across your terminal, your editor, and the browser simultaneously to debug and build software. It's wild. Feature 3. Generative UI. For the rest of us who aren't coding apps, the biggest change is coming to Google Search. It's called Generative UI. When you ask a complex question, Gemini doesn't just give you text, it creates a custom interactive interface just for you. Ask for a mortgage calculator. It codes one and displays it. Ask for a history of Van Gogh. It generates a visual timeline you can scroll through. It's no longer just finding websites. It's building a custom mini-app for every single search query. Conclusion: so, can you use it? Yes, Gemini 3 Pro is rolling out right now to the Gemini app for advanced subscribers, and the API is available for developers in AI Studio. The Deep Think mode is still in preview for Ultra subscribers, but it's rolling out fast. Google is clearly trying to cement its lead against OpenAI and Anthropic by leveraging the one thing they have that others do on the entire Google ecosystem. Is this the Aggie moment we've been waiting for? Maybe not quite yet, but it's the closest we've ever been. Let me know, are you trusting vibe coding to build your next project? Thanks for listening.